Wrightsville Beach. Happy to be here. We just got here a few minutes ago, went straight down to the beach. Y'all can probably hear the waves in the background, and you can see behind me there has been a hurricane that came through yesterday. I'm not sure if it was a hurricane when it got here or not, but Hurricane Ian was in Charleston yesterday, and so because of that there was like some flooding and some high tides, and the waves are really choppy here today. So Nathan's checking out the water and I am staying here for the moment. Here we go. How'd the water feel?
It's cold.
It's not cold?
It's not too cold.
Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna get swept out to sea or something. These are the biggest waves I've ever seen here, but I haven't been here very much. These are big, right? Have you seen bigger ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are all churned up, so they're not like really good shape.
Okay. Not good surfing waves. For those of y'all that don't know me, hi, hello. If this is your first time here, I'm really happy that you stopped by. I'm Maggie Rainwater, and I am from Asheville, North Carolina. I do design and promotion for artists and events in the roots music industry. And I love to travel, but most of my travel is somewhat related to my work. I usually travel for music, and we are seeing a band while we're here, so I guess that counts. But I am trying to learn to take breaks from my work and go on real vacations that are not work related. And my partner Nathan loves the beach, but I honestly had never really been like a huge beach fan until he started showing me all of the good beaches, and this is our favorite one. So I'm excited to bring y'all along with me this weekend. While you're here, if you would please go ahead and like this video, and if you want to subscribe to my channel and see more like travel vlogs and also content about my business and work in the roots music world, I would really appreciate it. I'm working on growing my channel, and your support is a big help. So thank you for liking and subscribing. So my partner Nathan used to live here in Wilmington, and so he knows all the good spots. He brought me here for the first time last year. I like it because like the beach is really beautiful, and it definitely still feels like a beach town, but it's also not super touristy. Like there's the whole town of Wilmington that's right here as well, and they have some really fun things to do. Tonight we're gonna go to a comedy show in Wilmington, and tomorrow night we are going to go see one of my favorite bands, the Wood Brothers, at the Greenfield Lake Amphitheater. So we are staying right here near the beach. I'm excited. We've never stayed this close to the beach. I'm hoping to walk out and watch the sunrise. There's a little coffee shop and juice bar that's right near where we're staying, so I'm excited to check that out. And I'm gonna bring you guys along with me throughout the weekend here at Wilmington and Wrightsville. Yeah, let's get this vacation started. So we are staying in the sweetest little Airbnb, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's a little studio apartment. It's under this really pretty big house here at the beach. So this is the cute house. We're like in the bottom part of it in the little studio apartment. So the beach is back this way. Right down at the end of this road, that's how close we are. Okay, so when you walk in, there's a cute little table. There's a TV up here. Yeah, it's just a cute little studio. It's really small, but it has everything we're gonna need for a few days, and it's really close to the beach. I have always wanted one of these. Good morning. It is day 2 here at the beach. We're getting ready to get the day started. We woke up early this morning to see the sunrise and it was so pretty. And now I think we're gonna go get some coffee and some breakfast and head out to the beach. It's beautiful and sunny here today, so we want to get as much beach time as we can. Yesterday I was not on camera a lot, but we had a really great first day. We had dinner at the South Beach Grill. It was really nice. They had some really good seafood options. I love scallops. I don't have them very often, but they're one of my very favorite things. And so they had a entree with scallops and pork belly and butternut squash, and it was so lovely. Nathan got like a seafood mac and cheese, and that was really good. And yeah, it was just a really nice first dinner here in town. And we got gelato from Gelardo, which is down on the Wilmington Riverwalk. It was delicious. I think the sea salt caramel was my favorite. We got 4 different flavors in total, and they were all really good, but some of them were like really, really rich, which I guess is the point of gelato. So it was lovely. Nathan used to go to the Dead Crow Comedy Room when he lived here. And so we've been there every time we've been to Wilmington. It's always fun to catch a comedy show. And let's see what we get into today. Hey guys, it's a beautiful afternoon here at the beach. We're just hanging out, trying to soak up the sun. We were a little bit worried that it was gonna be too cold, but today has been perfect. Yesterday was really nice and today was even nicer, so it's just great to be here on the beach. The water's a lot calmer than it was yesterday as well. It's just beautiful. It's like the perfect temperature, and we're having a great time so far. We've pretty much been on the beach all day. We woke up this morning and went to Zeke's for coffee and acai bowls, which are like one of my favorite things when we're at the beach. They're really good for beach food because they like fill you up, but they also are kind of light and fresh. And I don't like to eat a lot of hot things when I'm gonna be out in the sun, and so they're the perfect thing for me. I had one this morning with acai and granola and mango, kiwi, honey, all kinds of good stuff. So delicious. Then we went to Tower 7 for lunch, and Tower 7 is like a classic here on Wrightsville Beach. They have tacos, burritos, all that kind of good stuff. We've been there a couple times before when we've come to Wrightsville, and it's one of our favorites. This time we're staying close enough that we can walk, so that is really nice. We have been going some places that we've been to before, but we're also trying to try some new places, and I'm happy to bring y'all along. We're just gonna chill on the beach. I'm reading a book, enjoying the sunshine, and then we're gonna get ready to go see the Wood Brothers a little bit later this evening. So we've had the loveliest beach day today. It was like perfect weather, the perfect temperature. And we got a great amount of time on the beach. And so now we are heading over to the Greenfield Lake Amphitheater to see the Wood Brothers, one of my favorite bands. They always put on an awesome show, and I'm excited to see them play here because I've heard this is a really cool venue. Nathan's been there several times and I haven't been, so I'm excited to check that out. I'm also wearing this really fun outfit. I got this top earlier this week from Belk on the clearance rack, and I'm living out all of my 1970s dreams.
Seen them play on some old cheap guitar. They play on pots of pain. You never heard a song so sweet and true, flowing right out of his hand. You can't sing sweet as a choir girl. He'd sing your house on fire. Sing that calling up the angels. He's angry for telephone wire. If you ask him how he sings his blues so well, he said, I got a soul that I won't sell. I got a soul that I won't sell. I got a soul that I won't sell. And I don't read postcards from hell.
Hey guys, good morning. It is day 3 here at Wrightsville Beach and Wilmington, and we need some coffee. I am on my way to see what kind of coffee shops are open here on Wrightsville Beach. There's a couple of cute ones that I've been wanting to check out, so let's see what I can find. We had a great time at the concert last night. I'm really happy we got to check out the venue, the Greenfield Lake Amphitheater. It is, as its name implies, it's on a lake in the Greenfield Park near downtown Wilmington. It holds about 1,200 people, I think. It's small and intimate and really cute. By the time we got there, it was pretty crowded. We got there after the opener had played, and so we found a spot like near the top of the amphitheater, but the view and the sound was still great. It's set up so that there's not really a bad seat anywhere. I didn't take a ton of videos there since we were further back, but we had a really great time. The Wood Brothers are always awesome. They put on a great live show. It's high energy, there's dancing, there's sing-alongs. It's really, really fun. I always recommend that everybody go see them. I've seen them a bunch of times and probably will a bunch of times more. So then we had kind of an after show dinner at the Fork and Cork in downtown Wilmington. Super cute little inviting kind of pub style place. Not a lot of seating. I think we got the last table. And we got giant burgers the size of our faces, which was exactly what we needed because we didn't really eat before the show. We had tacos for lunch, but we were pretty hungry by the time it was over. Dinner was delicious, but made us really tired. So then we came back to our Airbnb and went straight to bed. And now we're here. got coffee and smoothies for breakfast from the workshop, and it's still kind of cloudy and chilly, so we are going to go get the car and go do a little thrift shopping. There's this one thrift shop called, actually, I don't know if it's a thrift shop or a consignment shop, but it's a magical place. It's called the Fairy Circle. They have men's and women's discount clothes, and I've found a bunch of really good stuff there last time we were here, so I'm excited to go check that out today. Alright, so I saw a couple things on just this clearance rack outside that I liked, but I wasn't positive about. But now I see all the clearance is $2, so I would be silly not to get them, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, so there was a little romper. Here we go. So this is super cute. It's windy out here. Just a little romper. It's like my brand colors. I love buying things in my brand colors. And then there was like a little, like a long sleeve. Yeah, that's pretty. Nice for fall. And if it's $2, then I like have to get it. There we go. And we haven't even gone inside yet. Let's go inside. I haven't like gotten you in any of my videos.
You like it?
Yes. Whoa. I thought you were joking about actually seeing a gator. Wow. There's another turtle. There's a bunch of turtles. That's pretty cool. That's what they are. Oldest surviving structure in Wilmington. Y'all check out our post bike ride hair. So much. These look amazing, doesn't it? This looks amazing. Good morning, y'all. It is Tuesday. That means it's our last full day here at the beach. I was not on video a whole lot yesterday. So yesterday was kind of cloudy and cold, which is okay. You know, it is October. And it also gave us an opportunity to do some shopping that we wanted to do when we weren't on the beach. We went to the Ferry Circle. They have some awesome stuff. They have great prices. I found a lot of really neat things that weren't for me, but they were super cool. There's just so much stuff to go through in there. It's honestly a little bit overwhelming, the amount of stuff they have. I really enjoyed shopping there. I got a few things. Nathan knew this really good Mediterranean place that he said had the best falafel in North Carolina. After trying it, I am inclined to agree. It was delicious. Definitely the best falafel I've ever had. Now, I am not an expert on falafel, but I do really enjoy Mediterranean food, and that was some of the best that we have had. Then we got a second coffee at Social Coffee Bar. I love it when people turn houses into restaurants and coffee shops. So this is a cute little house that's a coffee shop, and they had a really good pumpkin spice latte. We enjoyed hanging out there. And then we decided to go into downtown Wilmington and rent some e-bikes because I really enjoy seeing all of the historic houses in downtown Wilmington. If you're not familiar with it, I highly recommend just going down to downtown and checking out the historic houses. There are different walking tours and things that you can do, walking tours, guided tours, etc. A lot of the houses, just as you're going through downtown, they will have little historical plaques that share some facts about them, like when they were built. And Nathan, again, lived in the area, and so he knows all of the good ones. He took me to the oldest one in Wilmington, and we had a really good time. Riding the e-bikes was really fun. It was very cold, though. Also, we rode around Greenfield Lake. We saw an alligator and an egret, and that was really cool. Nathan was joking with me about there being alligators in the lake, and I didn't really believe him, but there was one. And so after we did the e-bikes, we were very cold. We wanted to warm up, and so we went to the Seabird restaurant. It's so good. One of the best meals I've had in a long time. Just everything we had was cooked perfectly. So many different flavors. We had this dessert that was an apple cobbler type thing in a crust, but it had a cheddar cheese ice cream on it. It sounds weird. It was really good. Just the flavors went together perfectly. It was a great blend of sweet and savory. And we got kind of like a jambalaya type thing with a bunch of different seafood in it. That was so good after being on the bikes. Warmed us up. And we got some raw local oysters. Oysters are my favorite. I grew up on the coast in Virginia, and so I used to get oysters fresh out of the river all the time, but you can't get that in the mountains, you know? So today I got up, came back to the workshop to get some coffee, and now we are kind of getting the day started. The sun is coming out. I am excited to hopefully get back on the beach today. But first, I think I'm gonna poke around in some of the cute little, there's a couple of surf shops here on Wrightsville Beach, and I think I might poke around in those. Nathan's sleeping in this morning, so I think I might shop for a little bit and then bring him a cup of coffee, and we will get the day started. That's fine. For later. Good morning, y'all. It's our last day here at the beach. We've had an amazing time. We've got a couple more things to do and then we are gonna be heading back to Asheville. So yesterday, after I explored the little surf shops here on Wrightsville Beach, we went out and had a really nice beach day. The weather turned out to be very nice. We worked on our tans and read our books, played bocce ball, and just had a really nice time. For lunch, we walked down to Johnny Mercer's pier and went for a walk on the pier. And we were going to have lunch just there at their little grill, but it wasn't open. So we ended up going to this place called the Shark Bar, and they actually had some really good oysters. Then we went back to the beach and we went back into downtown Wilmington for the evening. We walked down the Riverwalk, watched the sunset, and that was really pretty. We have a really nice downtown in Wilmington. It's very walkable. So we did that, and then we had sushi for dinner. We went to this really cute, cozy sushi place that was on the second floor of an old building. It was called Yosaki. And then we had ice cream at Kilwin's. I am sad that this is our last day. It's so peaceful and inspiring here. I really enjoy being here and relaxing. But I am excited to get back to Black Mountain, see my sweet little doggo, and feel kind of refreshed going back to work, which is always nice. We just have a couple more things we're gonna do before we head out. We have one more coffee shop to go to. We're gonna hit the beach for a couple hours, maybe grab some lunch, and then we will be on our way. In it right now. head home. We've had an amazing time here at Wilmington and Wrightsville Beach. This morning we had coffee and a little snack at Sundays, which is probably my favorite coffee shop here. They're one of my favorite lavender lattes. It's just really cute. It's above a little surf shop. So we did that and hung out on the beach for the last couple hours. And then we had lunch at Oceanic, which is behind me here. Delicious crab cake sandwich. I realized I didn't have a crab cake sandwich at all this trip, so glad we grabbed one before we left. And now we are going to head back. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you will give it a like and also leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite part was, or if you've been here, let me know. There's so many things to see and different restaurants to try and things like that here. So we tried a bunch of new places this trip, but definitely didn't try everything. So if you have come to Wilmington and Wrightsville area, let me know your favorite spot. A fish jumped behind me. And lastly, please hit the subscribe button. Help me grow my channel. It's a really big help and I appreciate it so much. And I hope to talk to y'all again really soon.